Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Sunay.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good afternoon, sir.
afternoon. Arav. Okay, kids. So last time we learned about the fried liver attack trap, right? How many of you tried at home, kids? By the way, how many of you liked it? You remember what we played, kids? Fried liver, E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4. Okay. After this, if black plays knight to F6, we play knight to G5. Okay, this is not expected, right? Generally, because if you move this, he will capture your pawn, right? So generally we don't play this, as well as when he moves, there is attack on the knight, correct? Okay.
But sir, we can capture it.
What?
Uh,
Knight?
when the guy captures that,
Correct.
no, not that,
Then
not that. We will capture the pawn at F7 with the knight.
okay. Yeah, so because other kids also joined, let's see again, okay? Kids, we are discussing fried liver attack trap, which we learned last time. Okay, so quickly recap. E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4. Okay, responded with knight to F6. And then we play knight to G5. Okay, our intention is to attack on this. Can you see, kids? This is our objective. And now black cannot do much. Whatever black plays, you still can continue. Okay, but then what black did? Black played this. Okay, now the attack which was there, now it is blocked. You cannot attack anymore, right? Correct. So first of all, you will capture the pawn with pawn. Okay, and if he captures with bishop, sorry, with knight, okay, you don't capture it with bishop. First of all, what we will do, we will capture this pawn and give attack on this, I mean the knight fork. Okay, obviously the king will capture. As soon as the king captures, here comes the magical move, kids. Queen to F3, check, and attack on the knight as well. Okay, this is the real trap. Okay, now if the king goes here to safeguard himself, then it's gone. The game is lost. Check, bishop comes, checkmate, or else capture and check, queen captures back, check, bishop comes, and then checkmate. Understood this, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Apart from this, what we did last time, after this, okay, now instead of the king coming here, okay, there is possibility that king can go here as well, right? Correct?
Yes.
So in that case, you can continue the game like this. Can the knight capture these kids?
No, sir, it's pinned.
It's pinned, right? Now what best he can do? He may try to attack on our queen as well as here, right? So
We'll
probably,
capture the knight with the queen.
are you sure? Yes, you can also do that. Correct. Captured, 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 again check. Okay. Now why I captured with bishop and not knight, kids? Because if you capture with knight, there will be no check, right? And then he will capture our pawn and give check to us.
Pawn.
Okay. That is the reason to give check I captured with bishop. Okay. Now as soon as he moves somewhere, for example here, now what I will do? I will castle and now my king is safe. Now will he capture this and give check? No, he will capture, but he cannot give check, right? There is no king now. And my rook is also safe. I will immediately move the rook. Correct? So even if he plays this, we don't have to worry. Okay. So whose position is good, kids?
White.
White's position is better, right? I mean, even if it is equal, but our king is castled, it is safe. His king is in center. His all four pieces sitting at home. Not much development, only knight is out, correct? But comparatively, our two pieces are developed, correct? Our king is castled. We can immediately, move this pawn out or this pawn out, take the bishop out. The two rooks will be connected, correct? You can continue the game from here, right? So this is called as fried liver attack. What is it called? Fried liver attack.
Right liver attack.
Correct. I will reiterate once and then we will move to the next trap, kids. Okay. E4. If you want, you can note down, kids. Those who have not noted down last time, I sent on WhatsApp as well, right? E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4. Okay. After this, knight to F6, knight to G5, D5, pawn E4 cross D5, knight captures D5, and then knight captures pawn at F7. Okay. Knight captures pawn at F7. After this, the king captures. King does not have any choice, kids. Okay. If the king plays this, what will happen? We will capture the queen. And you are having advantage. You can win the game, correct? Say he will capture back, you will capture this, and you are clear, you are having clear advantage. Okay. So obviously king will capture here. You black will capture the knight. You give check. He goes here. Or this time let's take here. Okay. In that case, this is done. He comes here. No worries. What we will do now? Okay, we will give check from here. Now king cannot come this side. King cannot stay in this. Okay. So king either will come this side, here or here, right? Now if the king here comes here, then it is good for us. We will give check as well as protect this square. Understood? Okay, so
So can you go back?
enough discussion. Yes, Avnish,
Can you go back?
here.
No, some move.
Some more.
No, queen F3. What if the king comes? E6. We play king
E6.
E6.
We give check from here. You can give check from here or from here. Okay. So what is your suggestion?
But last time you said that we play.
and
Or we
C
can play
threat.
knight as well, no? Because this is blocked, right?
Now what if the black plays NC means NE7.
Knight to
E7.
this knight.
Yes.
Then it is good for us actually. And I'll capture. You capture. He captures. Ah, okay. This is not good actually. What happened? Captured, 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 captured. Yeah, mostly you will not capture in this case, kids. Okay. Reason is you are materially down, right? So if you are materially down, you need to, you should not, trade the pieces. Okay. But long story short, what? He can fall into the trap. Okay. By the way, kids, as conveyed earlier, traps are little dangerous. If it works, good, you will win the game. But if it does not work, if your opponent is intelligent enough to understand the trap, then probably it may bounce back to you. Okay. So be careful while playing the traps. Let's go to the next one, the Greco Gambit trap. Okay. This is also similar, kids. E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, and bishop to C4. Now here, these steps are common as that of right lever attack trap, kids. Okay. Now here, instead of knight playing here, okay, what black plays? Black plays bishop to C5. Okay. If black plays,
Now we cannot play the right.
right. Now we cannot do this. Okay. If you continue doing this, then there is a danger. It will directly get captured. Correct? Even you can give that try as well, kids. Okay. By the way, this is not recommended. Okay. But just showing you in case if he captures this. Now what will you play, kids, here?
We
will
capture
capture
the
the
G2 pawn.
Oh, G2 pawn you will capture. Okay. You will not capture this pawn free.
No, our queen is going.
No.
Yes, there is an attack on the queen. How many of you realize this, kids? Okay. This discovered attack, you need to understand. Okay. What generally will do? Oh, my bishop is getting attacked. Let me capture it. And your queen is gone. Okay. So be aware of this kind of traps. Okay. Anyways, coming back to the main one, Greco Gambit. Okay. After this, what we play? We play C3. Okay. Now he plays knight. And then you continue with D4. He captures. You capture. He gives check. You bring knight in between. Okay. Captured. Castled. Now he captures. You captured. He captured. Okay. These are obvious moves, kids. Okay. So now there is a magic. Okay. I know that he is going to capture my rook. Okay. But still I played this. Okay. Let's see what happens. Captured. And now the magic, kids. Rook giving check. Because of
I know that.
bishop, there is no, king cannot move. Okay. So
Sir,
what
now
you do?
I know the next what might play.
Yes.
Sir, the queen can come in the between or the knight can come in
Yes.
between.
He chose
But
knight.
the rook captures the knight now.
Yes. He moves. Now he can move as well, kids. Okay. But if he moves, what will happen? You will
We
give the
capture
discovered
the
check.
pawn.
Discovered check.
D7 pawn.
Right?
And it will check and it will also attack the queen.
If it goes here, it's a check
He
and
captures
mate.
the queen and it's a back rank mate.
Okay. And if it comes back, okay, still you can capture this. It will come here. You capture this. Now you have got the queen. Correct? You have the queen plus 2 bishop and 1 knight. He has only 2 rooks and 1 bishop. Who is going to win this game, kids, now?
White.
White, right?
White.
This is called as Greco gambit. Okay. Little more steps. So it will take some time for you to understand as well as memorize. Okay. E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4, bishop to B5. Then you play C3. He plays knight. You play D4. Which galaxy tab? He will capture. You will capture. He gives check. Knight in between. He captures with knight. Castles. Okay. He capture with knight. Pawn captures. Bishop captures. And bishop to A3. Bishop to A3. Okay. Bishop captures rook. Rook gives check. Knight comes in between. Captured. 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 Okay. This is another possibility, kids. So instead of moving the king, you can directly capture. Benefit for directly capturing is you are getting rook plus bishop. Captured. Okay, any questions, kids?
No.
Okay, this is called as Greco gambit. Now we are going to learn another one. Okay. This is the trap. E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6. Generally, okay, by the way, this trap is from black side, kids. Okay. So generally, white plays E4, you respond with E5, he plays knight to F3, you play knight to C6. Okay. Then he plays bishop to C4. This is called as Italian game. Okay. Now against this Italian game, what we are going to do? We are going to take our knight further to D4. Now what will happen? Obviously, he will capture your pawn, right? You are giving free, right? As well as you are giving opportunity to attack on this. Obviously, he will capture, isn't it? Okay, so captured. Now you play queen. Okay. Now tell me, kids, the queen is played here. Okay, your attack support is here. You can play the knight and do the knight fork. Will you do it or not?
No, sir.
No? Why will you not do that? So what will you play instead?
I will give checks.
With bishop?
Yes.
Okay, and now?
And now I will capture the knight with bishop.
This knight.
Yes.
But then your knight is also gone.
Then I will take my bishop back.
So you are capturing or not capturing?
I am capturing.
Capturing. Okay, I played this. Now what will you play?
I will give checks from F7 knight. Knight to F7.
Knight to F7, you are giving check. Okay, I come here. Now?
I will... Queen to H5.
Okay, you will play queen to H5. Very good. And I will give you check and mate from here. Can you save your king?
No.
Anyway, any possibility? Okay, kids. So this is the actually trap. Okay. Now let me tell you what else can happen. Okay. Now suppose Instead of bishop, you played knight. Okay. Attacking on the queen, attacking on the rook. Still, I will go ahead. Okay. Obviously, because there is a check. Suppose if you capture this, your game is gone. Your checkmate. Okay.
No, sir.
You will bring this in between, no doubt. But then I'll give check again. What will you do now?
Bishop.
We'll bring bishop. Okay. I'll give check.
Sir, no, not that. Capture the pawn with the knight at C2.
This also you can do. Check. He moves. Okay. And checkmate. Okay. Another thing. Now, in case if he is intelligent, he will capture. You capture back. Okay. And then your
Game is gone.
yeah, you have clear advantage, right? Okay. So I will reiterate, kids. Okay. First thing, this is from black side. Okay. This you have to play if your opponent is playing e4 followed by e5 followed by knight to f3, knight to c6, and then bishop to c4. That is Italian game. Okay. If he plays Italian game, then we are taking our queen. Sorry, not here. We are taking the knight first. He captures and then we take the queen. Okay, I shown you both possibilities, kids. If you do this, then also you are winning. And if you do this, then also you are winning. First, let us see this. Captured. No check. I will play this. You will bring the rook and save the rook here, kids, right? Isn't it? Why will you give your rook? You will not, right? In that case, I will give check. Obviously, what will you bring here? Queen or bishop, kids?
Bishop.
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 Sir,
And this is a checkmate.
Sir,
Can
I
you?
will bring queen.
Okay, kids.
Sir, I will bring the queen in between.
Yeah, you will bring the queen. Very nice. I will capture it. You will capture this. I'll capture this. And now game is mine, right? You have got two rooks, two bishops, one knight. I also have two rooks, two bishops, one knight, but additionally I have one queen. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the trap, Avnish.
Sir,
This is
and
the
you have
trap
6 pawns.
against the Italian game. Sanay, are you saying something, Sanay?
You would be having 6 pawns too.
Right. Okay, kids. Are you noting down these, kids? Or it's okay? Should we go next?
We can go next. Sir.
Okay. The next one. This is called as white side. Okay. Again, this is e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6. Generally, you play this only, right, kids? Correct? Majority of the times, we play e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6. Okay. Bishop to c4. Okay. Now, he played pawn to d6. Okay. What you are going to do? You are taking the knight out. He takes the bishop. You attack on that. He goes back.
Sir, we will capture the knight.
Capture the pawn. Okay.
Sir, we will capture the knight by the bishop.
By the way, now what will you do?
Sir, can you go back?
Now here, what will you do?
We will play bishop to. Oh.
Will you not capture the queen, kids?
No.
Who is intelligent to say no? You are getting queen for free. Will you not
Sir, I
capture?
won't capture because if I capture, they will take from bishop cross f7, king e7 and d5 checkmate.
Okay. Suppose he captures. Okay. Your opponent captures. Okay. Now what you will do, kids? You will give check.
Capture the F7.
Okay, where the king will come? How many places for the king?
E7, only E7.
Only E7, right?
E7? Yes, only E7.
Now what will you play?
And D5 checkmate.
Knight to D5 is a checkmate. Can you see, kids? The king getting check cannot come here because of this, cannot come here because of bishop, cannot capture bishop because of the knight, cannot go here because of bishop, cannot go here because of the other knight. This is a
Sir,
checkmate.
can you go little moves back?
Yes.
What if the bishop captures the knight?
If the bishop captures the knight, then it's a welcome move, right? You can capture. What will you play next?
Now in the next move, we can play queen to F7 and it's in checkmate.
Right.
Sir, we will develop our pieces.
What will you play?
We will develop our pieces like N6, B E7 and try to castle.
Okay, you can also continue in that case, right? You will play knight. Okay, he will play knight. Then what you said,
I will
bishop?
capture the knight.
I
I will capture the knight, sir.
How?
By the knight.
Okay. So instead of bishop, you will capture the knight. Okay. Now
No,
you
I
bring
will
the attack
bring the...
on the queen.
No, I won't. It's a checkmate. I
It's a
will bring the queen on E7.
queen on.
E7.
Very good. If you are bringing this, I will capture this. You will capture this. Now tell me,
Yes.
kids, who is better?
White.
White is
White.
better, right? I will castle.
White.
You will play what?
Queen D4. Or queen D7.
Queen
D7.
D7. Okay. I'll play this.
B E7. Bishop E7.
So take the bishop out.
Sir, the both sides are equal.
Rook B8.
No, white is better. White is
Rook B8.
rook.
B8.
This rook here.
Yes.
Okay.
Now E5.
E-
Or A6. A6. A6.
How will you play E6?
A6.
A.
Apple E6.
6. Okay, okay.
Castle.
But anyways, kids, so you can continue the game, long story short, okay? But if he fails into your trap, like this, he captured, okay? Then as I shown, check, king comes here and checkmate. Is this understood, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the way we discussed, in case if he is intelligent, okay, and he is not capturing your queen, he is doing something else. Say, for example, he is capturing this, okay? So still you can continue
So
the
the
game,
paper
right?
only if he is intelligent, he will capture our knight now.
Yes, he captured the knight, right?
No, he will capture our knight by the bishop if he is intelligent then.
Okay, okay, here, instead of going
Yes.
back, he captured, right? That is also true. Okay, so we already
And
saw these kids.
in
That
this position, black is better because the B file is open for black stroke to come.
which file is open?
B file.
This? Where is it open?
Yes.
It is not open.
When we continue the game, like I said.
Later on. Okay, okay. But then that is not good for black actually. In fact, you are giving opportunity for white to develop the pieces. Can you understand that, kids?
But then also I can develop the pawns now.
Okay, okay. Anyways, legal smith understood, kids? Any
Yes.
questions?
Legal smith.
This is called as legal smith. Legal mate.
Legal.
Okay. This, by the way, we have
So I
learned
thought
earlier as well. E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C5,
so
sorry, C4, D6, knight to C3, queen, bishop to G4, you play H3 and he goes back, captured the pawn. By the way, this is little risky, kids. Okay, I will not recommend you to play, but then you should know actually in case if such situation happens, you can give a try. He captured, check, checkmate. Okay.
so
Yes, Avnish.
when you said that I heard eagle smith.
No, no, not eagle. Legal. L
Legal.
Correct. Legal smite. Okay. Okay,
Then
kids.
legal.
Queen's gambit. How many of you know?
I know.
Okay. D4, D5, C3. Okay. We are giving this pawn. If he captures, okay, this is
It is
called
the
as
accepted line.
Queen's gambit accepted. Okay. Now you play pawn to E3. He develops his pawn to support the other pawn. You play A4. He plays A6. Captured. Can he capture, by the way, kids?
No, sir.
If he captures, you are getting the rook. Okay. This is the Queen's Gambit trap. Okay. Now,
Sir, but if we go, can you go D4, D5? When he captures, if it is
Queen
a
gives
rating,
check.
then if it's a rated player, then NC3 is the best move.
Okay. But if you give check from here, he comes here, you can capture back the pawn.
He will develop the B5 pawn and give threat to our queen.
Correct. Okay.
We are equal to
Another one, kids, here. Okay. E4, D4, D5, C4 captures, E3, pawn to B5, A4, and instead of this pawn now, instead of A6, he played this. Okay, do you still need to worry? No, go ahead and capture. Okay, and then give check from, then play F3. Okay, can you see now, kids? There is attack. Can he bring in between? No, you will capture.
He can't, but will capture.
Captured. He cannot save the rook. Can you, kids?
He can save the rook. So he can save the rook.
How?
By playing bishop B7.
Bishop
B7.
B7. Your bishop is gone, right?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
what
but
will you
we
play?
still.
Sir, then the opponent will play
B7.
bishop to D7 and it will have support. The rook will have
So
support.
we will play ND7.
The black plays knight to D7.
Sir,
Yes.
and there was one grandmaster in one tournament. He fell in this trap.
Yes. Okay, kids. So now if you look at, white is in much better shape, right? White can capture this, right? And then white has all the pieces.
A diagonal is also open. E5.
Yes. This is also open. You can bring the attack here, right? You can capture this, bring attack
We
on
can put the
this.
pressure on F7.
Correct, right? So much better for white. Okay, kids. So this is the Queen's Gambit trap. Okay, I'll tell you both the variations once again. You play D4, D5, followed by C4.
So,
Yes,
and when we play C4, the best move for black is E6 or an F6.
correct. You should not capture, kids. Okay, when we say trap, if you are black, you should not capture. But if you
So
are,
we can capture. We can capture it as accepted line.
yes,
That traps an accepted line for black also.
correct. After this, any better
So
move?
and we can support by bishop E6. It is the best.
Yes, you can play this as well, right? This is also suggested, kids. Okay, if you are black, but if you are not
And
black and if your opponent is playing this, then play
if we
A4.
think that we have got that pawn, so if we lose our pawn also, it is okay, and we can then develop our pieces
Correct.
like normal.
So kids, there are multiple games based on this, you know. This Queen's Gambit trap, there are multiple grandmasters. Okay.
Multiple, triple, 4, 5. So many grandmasters.
Many. Yes, there are many grandmasters who play this trap. Okay.
And
So,
some fall in this also.
correct. And some of them fall in this as well. Okay. So you should also know such traps, kids. You should practice at home. Okay, kids. So just to name few, which we just learn. Okay, fried liver trap or fried liver attack. The second one, just to show you quickly, this is the fried liver. Okay. Yes, this is fried liver trap. Okay, the second one that we learned, Greco Gambit. This is like fried liver only. The only thing is he takes bishop out. Okay, and then we take the pawns. This is the trap. This is called as Greco Gambit trap. Okay. The next one that we learned, I'm running little fast, kids, just to revise. Okay. We saw trap against the Italian game, that is E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4. You play knight, captures, captured, and checkmate with knight. Okay. Understood? The next one, we saw legal's mate, E4, E5, knight to F3, knight to C6, bishop to C4. Then D6, you play knight to C3. He plays bishop. You play H3. Then knight captures, bishop captures queen, check, checkmate. Okay, this is legal mate. And lastly, we learned about the Queen's Gambit trap, kids. Okay, D4, D5, C4.
But we have to join back.
No, we will stop here for today, kids. Okay, that's the reason. Quickly, I recap this Queen's Gambit trap. Okay, the rook is captured. Okay, kids. So 6 different traps we learned: fried liver, Greco, Italian game, legal's mate, and 2 traps for the Queen's Gambit. Okay, kids. So here we will stop for today. You can practice for this at home.